Alrighty, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here for a late night video. Right here on the Peter fucking Joseph channel. YouTube.com/Peter Joseph. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now. Do it now. To this very channel and my other channels down there in my pants. Otherwise known as the description box below. So do it now. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, share the video all over the goddamn internet, and most importantly, hit that fucking bell. I think we all know what to do with it. Smack it around a little bit. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn video. And if you do, well, you're shit out of luck. And you know what that means. Ha ha! You missed it, bitch. And that's pretty much it. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and hit the bell and all that other good shit. That's pretty much it. And if this is your first time watching, well, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride, and if not, get off and go play, do something. Go fuck yourself and go watch somebody else. You know. Just go watch somebody else that has like 6 subs or whatever. I don't care. Do whatever the fuck you want. Just get off my channel and go fuck yourself. And if you can't do that, well, you're pretty much blocked and you can go fuck yourself. So, you don't like it? Tough. And that's it. But if you do like the content, you want more of it, hit that bell, turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And pretty much it. And, thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. Even you schmucks out there. Thank you for the view, and thank you for, acknowledging me. That's pretty much it. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very, very weird night here in Brooklyn, New York. I had a humongous blackout earlier tonight, like about 3 hours ago. Yeah, about 3 hours ago, I lost power. I was recording, actually, this video I wanted to make, and then do my NXT review. I'm gonna hold on for my NXT review till tomorrow, but it was just weird. It felt like the Undertaker came to my house, which wouldn't be a bad thing. But anyway, I'm recording the video, and about 9 minutes into the video, I was about to talk about this topic, and then I thought I heard a boom. I heard something. I thought it was like, you hear things, sometimes, outside you hear, like, weird stuff, but it wasn't anything bad, but, just saying. But I thought I heard something, like a big bang outside, like somebody, like, slammed their car or something like that, or got into an accident, who knows. And then the lights go out. And all, lights go out in my house. I had my, computer lights, I have lights up here, I don't want to show them, but, but it is what it is. I have lights, over here. They stayed on for a little bit because they're, connected to the computer, so when the computer goes on, they go on. When the computer goes off, they go off. They stayed on for, like, a little bit, but everything in my house was complete pitch black. And then 5 seconds later, they came back on. So maybe, like, the Undertaker shut off the lights and then they came back on, or maybe the House of Black arrived. I don't know. It was weird, but, thankfully, I got my power back, but for some people on my block, and the next block, like, half my block and the next block, going this way, or going north, pitch black, and going this way, going south, still, the lights were still on. It was kind of weird. I was like, what the fuck happened? I thought maybe a transformer blew. or, you know, one of the light pole, the street lights blew out. I don't know what happened. I really don't know. But the it had like a partial blackout. Not even a partial. It was like a total blackout. But then like it like lasted like 5-10 seconds for me, but for other people it lasted 2 hours. But eventually I got power back. My TV took a little while to come back because it was like it got a total, I got complete signal loss. But then eventually, like maybe 10 minutes after the power came on, because I had to reset the dish and everything. It came back, and I was like, some blackout. But it was just weird. But took me out of my mood and everything. And like, God damn it! Now I had to wait, and then I waited, and then I fell. I got the power back, and then I was gonna do it like maybe a couple hours ago, but I kind of fell asleep, and then I woke up, and then I looked outside, and my neighbors had their power back. Everybody else on down the block had their power back. So I think it was just something blew. One of those things. I mean, it's not, usually in the summer, sometimes we get brownouts, during the day, because of the heating, and everybody's using the freaking air conditioning. Sometimes we get it at night, but it doesn't really last that long. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, so you gotta be patient. But I thought it might have been my fuse box, but no, I looked at my fuse box, everything's fine. So, didn't think anything of it, so. But I should have kept the video, it would have been funny to show you guys. Like, I'm doing a video, The Undertaker! And I didn't do it myself. I mean, I don't have special powers or anything. I wish I did, but, it was just one of those things. It sucks. I should have kept the video. I could have put it up as a blooper or something like that. I could have put it up with like a clickbait title, like The Undertaker comes to my house. Like teleported to my house, shut my stuff off. Weird. But in any case, everything's fine. I'm sorry that I'm doing this a little bit later than I wanted to, and I wanted to do my NXT review, by around this time now, and then go to sleep. But I'm going to do it tomorrow, so we get that. So tomorrow, you're going to get your NXT review and an AEW Dynamite review as well. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I did watch NXT, obviously. It was a pretty decent show. Interesting ending. Very interesting ending with a certain guy named Mello. And my good buddy, the man who whoops Tricks. What? And that's Trick Williams. No, whoop you too. But I digress. But so we had that, and just a weird final segment with him and Trick and Mello, and then Brian Pillman Jr. comes out. I'm like, oh, what are you doing here? Like, did he attack Trick? Well, you have to see for yourself if you did not watch NXT. But very interesting ending. I still think Mello did it. Never said anything. He's like, I didn't do it, but. And then, Brian Pillman Jr. is like, tell him, Trick. Tell him. Say it. Say, Mello, you did it. And then Mello's, Trick is like, I told you before, grown men are talking here. And then he goes to swing at Brian Pillman Jr. and, well, missed and accidentally hit Mello. Uh-oh. Seeds are planted. So then Lexis King, Brian Pillman Jr. leaves, and Mello picks up, Trick picks up Mello, they hug, and then you see Mello like, in the camera, he's really pissed. So, get ready, because that match is going to happen at Deadline. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was a street fight between the former partners. But we'll see what happens with that as we roll on. We're a couple weeks, about a month away from Deadline anyway. So, over the next 3 weeks, we're going to find out what's going to happen. But I'll talk about NXT a little bit more tomorrow, right here on the channel. So stay tuned. Hit that bell to get notified when that video goes up, so you don't miss it. And if you do, well, you're dumb and you missed it. That's it. Alright. But on this particular video, like I said, I wanted to do it earlier, but due to the blackout, I couldn't do it because I had to wait for power to come back on. And it took a while. It took 5 seconds to come back on, and then I fell asleep. So, but I'm going to go back to sleep soon. I just got up like about an hour ago. I was watching a movie. You know. So, finished the movie, and then now I'm going to quickly do this thing, and then go back to bed. And that's pretty much it. Because I got things to do tomorrow. And you should too. But anyway, as the title below says on this particular video, big, huge news, like huge, like Donald Trump would say, like his victory next year in the election, huge. Speaking of election day, it was today. It was as of this video, yesterday, November the 7th, 2023. I hope you went out and voted if you had to vote, but I don't even think anybody voted today. But it wasn't very a big election. I don't even know who was even running, and I didn't give 2 shits. I don't know if it was Congress people or senators. I think mayor is 2025. Good. Get Eric Adams out. Or maybe it's I think mayor is either 2025 or 26. So we can get Eric Adams out, get Kathy Hochul out. Maybe get some actual people that can run New York. Not into the ground, but been that way since de Blasio was here. Not like the days of Ed Koch, probably next to Giuliani, the greatest mayor in New York. But I digress. So, but get those douchebags out, and hopefully we get somebody better, but I doubt that, because New York will still be a shithole when everybody leaves. Everybody's gonna leave. I don't think anybody wants to come to New York these days. Even if you're a tourist. Because you got weird things happening. I mean, weird. If you go on a train and everything. Something weird always happens every day in New York City. It does, man. But I have to go over there on the weekend, which is annoying. I have to do a 180 because the trains are all screwed up this weekend, as usual. So I have to do like a 180, take a different route to get to the city, a different train, really. Just for a goddamn freaking autograph signing, and then a wrestling show after that. Annoying. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna take an Uber. That's like a lot of money. I'm not gonna do that. But it is what it is, so that's that. But hopefully you all had a great day, and if not, well, too bad for you. I had a pretty damn good day, got a lot of shit done. Felt good about myself. That I accomplished those things I wanted to do. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow I gotta do what I do every day's work. And then I gotta go shopping, I gotta grab a couple things. Man, gotta eat, Gotta have, I have the money to do it, so I'm gonna go out, get a couple things, and then come home, watch AEW. That's pretty much it. That's my life, That's the way it is. You work, you make your money to get the food, to pay your bills, go to concerts and indie shows or whatever you want to go to. Go on a trip. Wherever you want to go, you go on a little mini trip. You know? Even if you have a good job, or you go to an office, or you work in retail, or which sucks, or whatever you work, or if you have a stay-at-home job, it's still a job. Oh, you're too lazy to get a real job. Yeah, but I make a lot of money with my job, so can't really say that. They're hypocrites. But I make good money, so and I'm happy with my job. I'm happy with it. Whether it be a stay-at-home job or I'm working in the studio, I'm working whatever, it's still a job. I'm making money. How do you think I pay for my phone? How do you think I pay for the rich man's cable or the internet or anything like that? I gotta pay my bills, pay for the house and my utilities and everything. I gotta pay my phone bill. And you think I don't have a job? Please. You don't have a job. And if you say you do, you don't focus on it. I focus on my job. I don't focus on this godforsaken garbage fest of a website that I'm not on 24/7. Not on it 24/7. I take breaks, during the day because I'm working. When I have some free time, I'll go on and check some stuff out. And then if I get bored, I get bored. I watch a movie, play a video game, or whatever I want to do. Whatever I feel like doing. That's it. But can't prove them on 24/7. You can't. You cannot do it. So, keep believing your own BS. And thinking I'm an evil person, that I, beat people up. Beat certain people up, which I don't do. Take clips from old as fuck videos, and then make a video about it, and then portray me like I'm a woman abuser. I guess you don't watch the entire video. Especially one I said I sucked something else. Then I went, but when people took it like I go the other route, but I don't. Oh, but you talk about D so much. Who gives a shit? Doesn't make me a homo, okay? But you dumbasses are fucking homos because you've been riding my dick for so long. And it's true. It's true. Take time to hop off, but you gotta stay on because you love how I dictate and how my dictates. For almost going on 15 years now. Time to hop off, dudes. But you ladies, you can stay on. But I digress. Anyway, we move on. Alright, so big, huge news in the world of professional wrestling pertaining to NXT. Now, NXT has been doing great the last few months. Ratings, better than earlier this year. Because Shawn Michaels now runs the goddamn place. He's putting on banger shows. I mean, they beat AEW in the Tuesday Night War. Not by much, but by a considerable margin, But still, that show with Cena, Cody, Eli Drake, and the Undertaker, and they can't even get 1 million? That's a disappointment in my eyes. But all in all, still a pretty damn good show on Tuesday nights. Putting on some banger matches, which is always a good thing. But today was a big day for NXT. And really WWE in itself. Now I'm going to read the article from Yahoo Entertainment, and it pertains to NXT. So let's get into it. Let's not waste any more time. the WWE is keeping a weekly spot on broadcast television in its next round of media rights deals. We've been talking about that over the last few months, really, with Raw. Where is Raw gonna go? We think if Raw is gonna go on a different night, possibly a different network. Because, USA don't want to do it because Raw's ratings suck. Which is usually that time when football season starts. Raw's ratings go pretty much downhill. And then kind of go up by the Royal Rumble, down, up at WrestleMania, down, SummerSlam, down, Survivor Series, down. Like an up and down machine, like my dick in your mama's ass. But I digress. Then we're talking about SmackDown going off Fox. And where are they going to go? Well, they were going to go to the USA Network. And that was going to be in 2024. But now, NXT now has a new home. Well, it's not the USA Network. So they're going to be off the USA Network. When? I'll tell you when. October 2024. Well, we got a long way to go. Still got under a year, or a little over, November the 8th now. So about 11 more months. So basically, by around this time next year, NXT will have its new home, not on the USA Network. I don't know if it's on Tuesday nights, but it will be on the CW Network. Now you're saying, Peter, wait a minute. Didn't the NWA secure a deal with CW11? Yes, idiots, they did. But, that's right, Billy Corgan, that fucking bald idiot, put out a segment where a good buddy from the Prophecy and the Purge, Mr. Father James Mitchell, if you watched Sam Hain, that NWA pay-per-view, whatever the fuck it was, they put Billy Dumbass Corgan puts out a stupid fucking segment that, guess who saw it? The higher-ups at the CW, where Mr. James Mitchell is kind of has a white substance in his hand, or blowing it, and it's not sugar, it's not salt, it's not chalk, like crushed up salt chalk. It was cocaine. It's a hell of a drug. So the higher ups at the CW saw that, and I was like, oh, no, we can't have that on our television station. No, we're not doing it. So your TV deal, over. No deal. No deal. So the Billy Corgan and the NWA do not and will not be appearing on the CW11 network, or basically the CW network, because of their own stupidity. And Billy Corgan, you barely saved TNA back in 2016 and 17. And now, now the owner, or whatever you are, of the NWA. You had some good years there. Nick Aldis, over 1,000 champ. You had some great stars there. Eli was there. Homicide. Eddie Kingston. Tyrus, another long reigning champ, almost a year, I think it was over a year or so. But then he loses to EC3. And then you bring in your good friend, Dick Cicada, honey. For a stupid, boring as fuck promo. With what's his name, the dude from, that teamed up with Robbie E. back in the day. Jesse, what's his goddamn last name? I can't think of his last name. Jesse from, the Bros, I was thinking Jesse Landry. Hold, that's another guy. Jesse Landry from In This Moment. Big ups to him, by the way. Haven't seen him in a while. Anyway, but yeah, that was That was okay. They bring in Velvet Sky, who's a well, not working with NWA as a color analyst or analyst. You know, now it's whatever it's Joe Gallus and whatever the other guy is, Tim Storm, I think. I mean, I don't watch the NWA, but not like I used to when it used to be on. It's still on YouTube, but it's highlights. But man, they had the deal all set up. It was probably gonna be on Thursday nights at 8 on a major network like the CW. It's gonna be broadcast nationwide because everybody has Channel 11. I mean, or some variation of the CW network, like CW7 in Los Angeles or whatever it is. Right? Everybody's gonna see the NWA now. It's gonna get bigger audience, maybe more viewership, instead of the, like, paltry 25,000 they get on Access. Not Access, sorry, whatever they get. They don't have a TV deal, so. I mean, really, Impact kind of gets, like, more than that. It's like 50,000. But, oh, just wait till you see TNA in January. I think people still don't get Access TV. But, really, I would have gave the CW11 deal to TNA. TNA. Not Impact anymore. TNA. I would have gave it an M. So, but, you know, they gotta stay on Access TV and still get their 50,000 views. Maybe more now because TNA's coming back. And I think it's gonna be a good year for TNA. With Hard to Kill in January. We'll see what happens with that. But, man, Billy Corgan, you are one dumb fuck. Why would you put that out on a pay-per-view, whatever you put it out on? Why would you do that? And put a segment basically with James Mitchell and abusing drugs? Why? I know he's, Father James Mitchell, but why would you put out a segment basically showing cocaine use? Makes no fucking sense. And now, you don't have a TV deal now. I don't even think you're gonna get a TV deal with any other fucking place. Whether it be FX, ABC, Disney, whatever you go on. They're gonna remember, like, oh yeah, this guy with his promotion for drug abusers. We're not gonna put that shit on our TV screen. Dumb. Really fucking dumb. For a promotion that I grew up with, the NWA back in the 80s with, Nature Boy, Ric Flair, Sting, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream, and everybody like that, Magnum TA, guys like that. Half of them are probably rolling in their grave like, what the fuck? You're freaking lucky that you didn't really bury TNA back in the day. There, Billy Corgan. Basically saved Dixie Carter's ass with, all the money you make from the Smashing Pumpkins, who haven't had a hit record in a long time. Well, they're still around. Not the same Smashing Pumpkins we all know and love, but still, they haven't had a hit record in a godforsaken long time. I mean, notwithstanding Billy Corgan, he did good in he did good for TNA. Get them basically from going under and basically becoming extinct. And really, they got the Anthem deal, which has been pretty good for them so far. But their TV deals are not so good, Al. Destination America, that really didn't work that much. Pop, I thought Pop, they should have stayed on Pop. I mean, not a major network per se. I mean, if you have Dish, you will get it depending on what package you get. I thought it did pretty decent ratings on Pop. Then they go to Pursuit, which nobody got. I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it on my rich man's cable. I was like, can I get Pursuit? We don't have that channel. I'm like, okay, fuck that. I'm not gonna watch TNA or Impact. So that's why I didn't watch much Impact except for like highlights on the YouTube channel. And then they get kind of a little bit better TV deal with Access TV, even though it doesn't broadcast everywhere. Because a lot of people get the channel because maybe everybody has like Optimum TV. You know, not a lot of people have Dish. You might watch it on ImpactWrestling.com or whatever the website is, the streaming service, Impact Plus. But yeah, they're on Access TV and barely getting like 50,000 views every Thursday night. Kind of going head to head with Ring of Honor, which doesn't even have a TV deal, and they're basically online. I don't know how many people watch every week online. I would like to get those numbers, but still, the NWA had a freaking TV deal in their lap. And what does Billy Corgan do? Stupidity. So, I don't even think the NWA is going to ever get a TV deal at this rate. But anyway, so since the NWA didn't get the TV deal, NXT is now going to the CW11. When? October 2024. Now, the move follows that of SmackDown, getting off Fox, going to the USA Network at the same time. So, October, when they have the season premieres of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT, well, NXT will be on the CW11, probably on Tuesday night, I don't know. Unless there's a change of days. Could be on Wednesday. That'd be interesting. And then SmackDown's going to the USA Network. Well, where does Raw go? Well, there is a lot of talks where Raw might go. FX, ABC, possibly Disney, ESPN. A lot of places they can go back on the USA Network, where they've been for 30 some odd years. So, we'll have to see what happens with Raw in the next coming weeks and months. But yeah, this is a big, huge deal for NXT. He's going to get major exposure. Not that we're getting it anyway. I mean, 700, 800, 900,000 views at times. But now they're going to the CW11, which basically everybody gets now in the United States. So NXT's ratings will go even higher, I would think. Possibly we're getting around 800 to 1 million views for NXT. And a lot of people say, oh, now NXT's going to kill AEW. Yeah, probably on Tuesday nights when the Tuesday Night War happens. Probably will, because everybody, even when they won USA, except for that 1 year, but, last year they didn't win. This year, they won by like 300,000 because nobody was watching AEW because NXT had Cena, Cody, The Undertaker. Shawn Michaels was like, oh, we gotta bring out the big guns now. And Tony Khan basically had Edge. In his decent match, in his debut match, but they got like 600,000 views, and NXT got like 900 and something thousand. But then the week after that, when they were on different nights, NXT went down about 300,000. So all that margin that they got went right down back to normal, and then AEW won, won the week after. So, all the marks, WWE marks, like, oh, we won! No, really, you didn't. Just like one night you won, big fucking whoop. If you're going head to head every Monday night, like the Raw and Nitro back in the day, you had a war. And basically, Nitro is destroying Raw for 52 goddamn weeks. Basically for a year, and then, you know, Vince McMahon's like, oh, we gotta get more attitude. So we got started the Attitude Era. And pretty much Raw disintegrated, just beat the crap out of Nitro to the point where Nitro went bye-bye and the company went bye-bye. With stupid deals like the AOL Time Warner deal. But still, this is a great deal for NXT. Major TV exposure on a major network. So, we'll see what happens with that. The deal will return WWE programming to the CW11, where SmackDown used to be, well, SmackDown used to be in 2006 to 2008, where it came over from UPN 9. Remember that? Back in the day, it was on Thursday and then Friday. So this further beefs up the broadcaster's roster of sports properties, which includes college football, basketball games from the Atlantic Coast Conference, the ACC, LAV golf inside the NFL, and beginning in 2025, NASCAR. Yep. It also gives the network a year-round block of programming, as WWE programs don't go on hiatus. That's why there is no off-season. So we got all that. Like I said, the move potentially increases the show's reach. The CW is available in about $100 million. $100 million homes in the United States versus 72 million for the USA Network. Show's ratings have grown on the cable network this year compared to last year. I wonder why, Mr. HBK. Blah blah blah. So this is all due now. It's all due to the TKO Group, which merged with the UFC to form the TKO Group, which is owned by Endeavor, hoping to get more people to watch the goddamn product and push the needle up even further. So with the deal, the latter deal also includes 4 primetime specials per year to air on NBC. Kind of like Saturday Night's Main Event coming back, really. WWE can focus fully on a rights deal for its flagship series, Monday Night Raw, which has been on the USA Network for 30 years to date, but likely to end up on another outlet in a year's time. Like I said, October 2024, most likely. Sources say that WWE has fielded offers for Raw and expects to make a decision in the first half of the year. So, probably, if the deal gets done by January, February, or maybe by WrestleMania, they're going to make the announcement that Raw is going to stay on the USA Network or go somewhere else. Whether it be FX, which people do have. I mean, a lot of people in America have it. I have it. I have like 2 of them. How many FX channels are there, you know? It's like ESPN, ESPN2, ESPN Telemundo. Well, not Telemundo, but I'm making that up. But, no, that's like so many ESPNs. ESPN Plus, ESPN Plus. It's weird. You know, like, if you watch, you know, Showtime, they have different Showtime. Showtime West, Showtime East Coast, Showtime Classics, whatever it is. Miramax, not Miramax, sorry. Cinemax, which now is Max. You know, used to have Cinemax, Cinemax 1, Cinemax 2, and Max, you know, different channels, you know, and then late at night you have to, like, flip one out, like, where's the porn? Oh, sorry, not porn, but, you know, softcore porn, because you don't see anything. You see boobs half the time, you see boobs, and you don't see dirt. But, you know, it's basically, it looks hardcore, but it's for softcore porn. Bad dialogue. But, you know, I'll admit, you know, I watch, me and probably a whole bunch of guys like my age, or maybe even younger than me, watch Skinamax like at 2 a.m. watching, Hotel Cabo or whatever the show was. Co-Ed Confidential, watching Michelle Maylene and Kaylani Lai and all those other hot fucking porn stars on that show. On those shows, I should say. All those, and then, you're on HBO, you're on HBO, you get Taxi Cab Confessions, which they should bring back. I mean, I don't even get HBO now, but, they should bring that back. That was like a classic. They had Taxi Cab Confessions, Real Sex, Take 55. Real Sex 22, Real Sex 25. Good stuff back in the day. Now they don't do that no more. At least I don't think they do. But that was the shit. But yeah, Raw could stay on the USA Network. They can go to FX, go to ABC, which would be great. Have ABC and CW11. I mean, everybody gets Channel 7, ABC. Everybody gets ABC. If you don't get it, well, you probably live in Canada, or another country, or you have to get the ABC app. Probably if you live in like Puerto Rico or Mexico or whatever. But still, Raw's probably gonna go. I would think it's going off the USA Network because not doing so good on Monday nights with the way that Raw is booked. When now that Hunter's involved in the company, I think next year will probably be a great year for WWE programming. And the ratings are going to be a lot. So if I was told, they could even go, Raw could even go on the Warner Broadcasting Distribution Network. How fitting would that be? Raw and AEW on the same night. And you might get another, the war. Like the Wednesday Night War. We don't even get a Monday Night War. We get a Wednesday Night War. If Hunter and Nick Khan are like, hey, let's really fuck Tony Khan's world up. And Tony Khan's like, oh, fuck. I can't beat this guy. Well, you did kind of beat him for like a year and a half with NXT. When they were on Wednesday nights, getting destroyed, basically for a whole year. I mean, there was a couple wins here and there when AEW was on Tuesday nights. But now it looks like the tables have turned a little bit. NXT is is great the last I would say the last 4 to 6 months have been great. And it's going to continue into 2024 and 25, 26. Forever! And AEW now, moving from TNT to TBS. Still doing pretty decent with the ratings. Not great, 600,000 is not a respectable number, but, they're still in, the top 10, top 20 in cable every Wednesday night. But, I mean, pretty much they're on average between 600 and 922,000 on a good week. But, they haven't hit 1 million about, I think, 2 months now. 2 or 3 months. Not good. But, it is what it is. But, I think this is a great decision by, WWE to get NXT off the USA Network and put it on a major network where everybody gets it. More viewers, like I said, 100 million homes get the CW. So that's going to bump up those numbers. So instead of 700,000 every freaking week on for a pretty decent to bad show, they're going to get 700,000 for a bad show. But on a good show, an epic show, they're going to get at least 1 million. At least 1 million. Maybe a little bit more, but we'll see what happens with that. So, that's all I got to say for that. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you guys think of NXT going to the CW11, SmackDown coming back to the USA Network, and where do you guys think Raw is going to go? FX, Disney, ABC, ESPN, maybe on ABC, or do they stay on Raw and continue to stink every Monday night? So let me know your thoughts on everything I said in this video. Hit that like button, stick it straight up. You know what? Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my other channels down below in the gobbledygook. And that's that. Follow me on social media, as always, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. But if you're a fake troll, you can go fuck yourself. And that's pretty much it, because you will be blocked instantly. And if you don't like it, tough. Don't forget to share the video all over the internet, and most importantly, please hit that bell, turn on all notifications. I mean, all notifications, so you don't miss the next video, whenever that might come, which will be tomorrow, with my NXT review and your AEW review later Wednesday night. It's the best night of the week, right in the midpoint of the week, and then we're getting ready for the weekend. And that's pretty much it. Got Veterans Day weekend this weekend. Should be a good weekend to celebrate the men and women who fought for this godforsaken country, America. And that's pretty much it for that. And we move on. Alright, so that's really my video. Thanks for watching. But NXT gonna do some good stuff. And WWE is gonna be great next year. Gonna be great. I mean, WrestleMania next year, all the pay-per-views coming up next year. You know, they may be getting MJF. They might get Ricky Starks coming into the company. Jade is gonna be there. Julia might come to AEW. Julia might come to WWE. Will Ocean Spray possibility? Hunter's not fucking around. He really wants to put the nails in the coffin of AEW and Tony Khan. And if I was Tony Khan, I would really consider giving MJF all the money he has. Because if he goes to WWE, forget it. Who's their star now? Kenny? No. The Bucks? That basically, from the company with Tony, they're the EVPs. Who is AEW going to get as their major star, major heel or face? You think Adam Cole, baby, is going to do it by himself? I don't think so. Sting's going to be long gone. Or they have to rely. Basically, AEW might become an independent company. Not a major promotion. You might see AEW go from basically number 2, because WWE is still kind of number 1. They might go from a number 2 to a number 3, and Impact, come right back up to number 2. That's saying a lot. So, if I was you, Tony Khan, I would stop fucking around, stop mentioning WWE on your fucking programming, stop the fucking major announcements that don't mean shit, like last week, with the stupid ticket. Hey, well, you want a ticket to All In? Well, you can get it now. That's not a major announcement. You could have done that on Twitter. If you want a major announcement, it has to be like, oh, somebody's coming into the company. Oh, we got a major pay-per-view coming up. Like, World's End in December. Or AEW debuting at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Something like that. AEW debuting in Japan with a pay-per-view or whatever it is. Whatever. AEW going to Puerto Rico. That'd be nice for Issa, but it is what it is. That's a major announcement. But saying, you want to buy a ticket to All In? Well, you can pre-sale. You can register. You get the tickets right now, even when they don't go on sale until December. That's stupid. No wonder, AEW's ratings were crap last week. Even for a pretty damn good show, but really, as soon as Tony Khan opened his big fat mouth and inserted his smelly foot, ratings went way down. So, Tony Khan, please, for the love of God, do not do a major announcement ever again. Because nobody's now nobody's going to listen. And nobody's going to care. I don't care if Mercedes Moné is a major announcement. I mean, that's major, but still. No, you say it. Oh, Tony Khan's got a major announcement. We're like, yeah, it's not going to be major. And then we hear, oh, Mercedes Moné's coming back. Well, Mercedes Moné is going to be in AEW. Got me on Dynamite. Like, oh yeah, that's a major announcement, Tony. Mandy Rose coming to AEW. Goldberg, God forbid, coming to AEW. That's a major announcement. Other than that, nobody gives two shits about what major announcement you might have. Because, oh, it affects the company and the fans. Yeah, selling tickets a month in advance. That's before tickets officially go on sale in December for All In. That's a major announcement. You fucking mark. But it is what it is. So we'll see what happens with AEW 2024. I really hope they don't fuck things up. You know, I like them to, still be a good promotion. It's going into year number 6, really. You know, Tony Khan had that 5-year deal. Like, oh, AEW would be great in 5 years. Or still be around in 5 years. I mean, now they're about to hit year 6. Freaking Ring of Honor and Impact are going to hit year 21 or 22 now. 22, I think. So, they're still going strong. You know? But the little engine that could, AEW, about to hit year number 6. Gonna go on for another 6? We'll see. But right now the WWE is still the juggernaut that it is. And now it's started to suck for the last few years. Now that Hunter basically, now Nick Khan, man, and Hunter basically running the show here. Now that Vince is long gone, thank the Lord. Now WWE is starting to get way better. I mean, Raw still sucks. SmackDown has been pretty up and down here and there. NXT was really down in the dumps with 2.0. Now, Shawn Michaels comes in, says, nope, no more 2.0. We're going to go back to the black and gold. And pretty much when that happened, the ratings just went sky high. It's great. So, thank you so much, Shawn fucking Michaels. And to you too, Hunter. In a way. So, keep it up, and just don't fuck things up, okay? That's all I gotta say about that. Alright, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Peter Joseph signing off. I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. You should too. And, that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your cocoot. And if you're not down with that, you stupid sons of bitches, well, that's just too goddamn bad. Because me and a whole ton of people, a ton, that don't give 2 fucks about what you people think about me and them, well, we don't give 2 shits. Because we all got 3 words for you. And just remember, these are the greatest 3 words in the history of life itself. And that is, fuck you, man. That's it. Until next time. Peter Joseph signing off. Until next time, motherfuckers. Peace. Ha.